Still ahead on BOI Weekly. Transerve becomes one of Africa's leading disc production companies, supported by the Bank of Industry.
In the agricultural sector due to limited processing and preservation capacity. This results in high food prices and food importation with its attendant effects on the nation's foreign reserves. To enable Nigerians optimize the benefits from the country's vast agricultural products such as cassava, oil palm, rice, tomatoes and others, the Bank of Industry has launched a 5 billion naira cottage agro-processing fund, the CAP Fund. Customers can access the fund to establish plans to process our various agro-produce into food products or intermediate raw materials for industries at a single-digit interest rate of 9% per annum. For more information on the CAP Fund, please visit www.boinigeria.com/capfund. Bank of Industry, developing Nigeria's agro-processing industry through the CAP Fund.
Transerve has been in operation as a trading company since 1994 under Transerve Nigeria Limited, engaged in importation and distribution of blank media products including audio and videotapes. As of the year 2000, it controlled over 30% of Nigeria's tape market. The introduction of two novel products, the audio tape in unbreakable poly boxes and audio-video CD duplicating machines, and with the paradigm shift in demand and supply of analog media to digital media, it diversified concentrically into the manufacturing sector with the incorporation of Transerve Disc Technologies Limited, which is also supported by the Bank of Industry.
We approached BOI for financing, and BOI was able also to finance about 3 more CD lines for us. Okay, and then in 2009, we also approached BOI again after the initial finance. The initial finance of BOI was, I think, about 80 million naira. Okay, so in 2009 to 2010, we approached BOI again. This time around, they financed us with about 180 million for acquisition of equipment and another working capital of 120 million. With this expansion that we did in 2010, by 2011, we literally became one of the biggest CD and DVD plants, not only in Nigeria, but also in Africa, with about 14 CD lines and 3 DVD lines, with a capacity to produce about 300,000 CDs a day and about 80,000 DVDs a day. And this is in addition to having our own mastering in-house. That as at today, we can actually manufacture CD or replicate CDs from the beginning to the end in-house. And then the expansion also more than doubled our manpower, that from about 70 personnel or staffs, we're about 185 staffs now in Transerve.
Compact disc manufacturing is the process by which commercial compact discs are replicated in mass quantities using a master version created from a source recording. This may be either in audio form or data form. This process is used in the mastering of read-only compact disc and DVDs. The manufacturing of compact disc starts with glass mastering, and it is a process where the master disc content is transferred into a glass substrate known as the glass master in order to manufacture CD, DVD, or Blu-ray disc by injection molding. This process is carried out in a very clean room in order to reduce susceptibility to contaminants.
This is DMS evaluation. This is the machine where the glass master has been prepared. Okay. Normally, a job is brought down into a CDR, and CDR is fed into the system here. Okay. The system will now program, okay, and transfer the job into here. This is a fully automatic machine which uses the laser beam recorder to record the glass. You can see them is in the process right now.
During glass mastering, glass is used as a substrate to hold the CD master image while it is created and processed.
We are ready, huh?
Glass substrates, noticeably larger than a CD, are round plates of glass approximately 240 millimeters in diameter and 6 millimeters thick.
So after DMS, okay, is complete, this is the output. Okay, the program has been written on the glass. Then the glass is now loaded into galvanic cells. This is how it is further processed. This is a lock ring.
This is the electroforming room, otherwise known as the cleaning room. This is where the substrate or glass is cleaned using detergents and ultrasonic baths in order to remove all forms of contamination. The cleaned metallized master is then clamped in a conductive electrodeposition frame with the data side facing outwards and lowered into an electroforming tank.
The glass has been loaded, okay, and it is into a galvanic cell where the stamper formation will take place. It's called electroforming process, okay, where the nickel pellets will now accumulate on the glass to take the program and image from the glass. We have 6 cells, okay. Each one can take one stamper at a time. Each one has a duration of 60 minutes. Okay. So the stamper will be out after 60 minutes. So once the glass master has been loaded into the cell, okay, it will last for the program mentioned here. Okay. This green indication is an duration it will last for. At the moment it is finished, the green indication will go and the cell will blink to open. What will come out of the cell will be something like this. Okay, is a stamper that is ready to punch.
They are then punched to remove the excess nickel from outside and inside the information area in order to fit the mold of the injection molding machine. The physical dimensions of the mold vary depending on the injection tooling being used.
So after the stamper has been produced, punched, okay, and polished, okay, it is put inside the jacket, okay, and this jacket is being transferred to replication for mass production.
This is the replication factory of Transerve Disc Technologies Limited. It has 14 CD machines for mass production. These molding machines are specifically designed high-temperature polycarbonate injection molders. They have an average output of 550 to 900 discs per hour. The basic raw materials needed here is polycarbonate, which is imported into the country. Clear